Hey gang, Chad Madden here, and today is January 4th, so I'm 4 days in. Some pretty good news today here, and I'll hop right over, share my screen, and take a look at some measurements. So blood pressure this evening, 122 over 78, obviously a good number for me considering the history. Exciting thing was weighed myself today 179.8, so literally in 2 or 3 days lost 8 pounds. Kind of crazy. Something else happened here that I'm going to tell you about in a second, but you can see numbers coming down, like getting under control right away. Resting heart rate this morning was 64. What I'm eating, and I just noticed like the act of writing this down and also recording a video and sharing it with you is really good discipline. So if you're into that sort of thing, I mean, you can share it, that would be great. But like doing a document like this, and again, I'll post the link for you where you can go in, just duplicate this in Google Docs or Google Sheets, and then have your own. But nonetheless, like just the act of doing it makes me a little more conscientious of what I'm doing day to day. So today, somebody asked me about the recipe for the smoothie that I make usually. So it's always the same thing. I do double serving. It's 16 ounces of water, like a cup of ice, big handful of spinach, almond butter, a whole avocado. I do 1 or 2 servings of we use the Vega vanilla protein powder, which is really excellent for a vegan protein. I also put some flaxseed and what's the other thing? Chia seeds in that as well. And I think that's everything. Yep. And just blend it for 35 seconds. Turns out great. So love that. It's very filling. Also gives me a lot of energy, which I'll talk about here in a second. The other one is I've noticed that if I have like good snacks around, I eat better. So seems pretty logical. Tough to do though. So actually, I got a case of this. It's a spicy wasabi edamame. Really, really good. Super healthy. Obviously, it's just soy, a little bit of salt, and wasabi powder. So nutritional, fills me up, kind of gives me that fix right away. The other thing that I've been into is sweet potato chip. Same idea, just very simple organic ingredients. There's sweet potato chips everywhere, so just read the labels, but I'll share that with you as well. So on Fridays, typically with a big family of 8 like we have, we usually get pizza. So as I was doing this, I wanted to try to have a program that I want to be able to stick to long term, and also something that's not too inconvenient to my family. So I didn't want to have ask my wife Stephanie to make anything special or anything like that. So obviously I can control that really easy for breakfast and lunch, just choosing where I eat at. But a lot tougher with dinner, especially when you're feeding 6 kids. So Friday night we got pizza. Made sure I got a salad with that. Ate an apple, and then typically I'd have 2 or 3 slices of Old World. We get this Old World pizza. It's where you have the dough and then a dough and crust, and then above that the cheese, and then the tomato sauces on top. So something about that, just love that. That's like if there's going to be like a sin food, that's it. So just stuck with 1 slice. I didn't die or anything. Actually felt pretty full. Yeah, so that worked out really well for me as well. Made sure that I had a nice size salad to go with it. Did not exercise today. Got some walking in, but nothing too crazy out of the ordinary. And then the other thing that I've noticed too is having a lot of trouble. Like I feel very energetic, but I don't need a lot of sleep. So used to think that was like abnormal, but now I'm just thinking that's who I am. And I was talking with my wife about this as well, and she thinks we were doing the carrot, apple, ginger, and cucumber juice after dinner or with dinner each night, and that just gave me a ton of energy. So she felt the same. So tonight we're taking a break from that. I'm going to aim for 8 hours of sleep here, especially because it's Friday night going into the weekend. So that's what we're doing. Oh, the other thing that I've been doing is that hibiscus tea, which is a great, like, it's palatable, and I'm cool with tea. In the evening, trying to cut down on total caffeine. I just drink 1 cup of coffee in the morning. So higher energy, numbers definitely moving in the right direction. Really motivated by that, and love the accountability as well. I almost walked upstairs to go to bed, and I was like, I really need to make a video. So, you know, at least keeping me accountable. Thank you for doing that. Also, thank you for those of you that have been following along and making recommendations as well. Really appreciate it. And yep, so this is Chad Madden. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.